Included in this poster is information regarding the 3 common disorders of autism spectrum disorder, attention deficit hyperactive disorder, and dyslexia, as well as the exceptionality of gifted. Autism spectrum disorder is a lifelong developmental disability that impairs social interactions and communication. It can present itself in the classroom in various ways, including restrictive or repetitive patterns of behavior, which may have something to do with motor movements, use of objects, or speech. Insistence on sameness, which may result in a student being inflexible or having a problem with adhering to routines or rituals and having difficulty with transitions. Tools for teaching students with ASD include frequent breaks, providing a high structured environment, using nonverbal signals, as well as allowing for extra time for processing and assessment. 3 things to keep in mind is that students are unique and some students may be gifted in areas while struggling in others. The learning environment is incredibly important, and there may be deficits in social skills, interaction, and communication, and when appropriate, it is beneficial for the teacher to model the appropriate social behavior. Gifted students are children who perform significantly higher than normal age-appropriate expectations. There are various ways that gifted students may present their exceptionality in the classroom, including students that are perfectionists and have a fear of failure, as well as those who are not afraid to take risks, very confident and secure in their abilities. Tools for teaching gifted students include tiered assignment with varying degrees of difficulty, curriculum compacting to fit the needs of the student, as well as coordinating with specialists for pull-out methods. No 2 gifted students are alike. Giftedness may be exhibited within a specific interest or category, as well as it being represented through all racial, ethnic, and income levels. Teachers should be flexible with the curriculum, and with that, they should also expect a student's progress to be a competition with themselves rather than a competition against others. Attention deficit disorder is one of the most common neurobehavior disorders affecting children and teens and can continue through adulthood. This may present in the classroom by a student being very inattentive, hyperactive, or impulsive, lacking fine motor control, and it may also present with a comorbid disorder such as OCD or dyslexia. Tools for teaching students with ADHD in the classroom include providing equipment for hyperactive behaviors, summarizing key points when completing a lesson, as well as including visual aids. Students' needs might change, and with that, teachers should be accommodating. Not all ADHD students are the same, and although it may be difficult for the teacher, it is more difficult for the student to navigate this situation. In dyslexia. Dyslexia is a specific learning disability that is neurobiological in origin. This may be displayed in the classroom through inability to read with fluency and accuracy. It also includes difficulties with spelling as well as decoding. Oftentimes, students may avoid reading out loud and reverse letter sequences. Tools for teaching students with dyslexia include providing multisensory experiences for students related to the reading material, as well as encouraging multiple reads of a text and explicitly teaching prefix, suffixes, and root words to improve spelling, decoding, and comprehension. 3 things to keep in mind is that providing students with a welcoming classroom environment is incredibly important. Teachers should have a full understanding of what dyslexia is and appropriate instructional methods, as well as keeping in mind of what is best suited for the students in their classroom. As with all of these disabilities, we must always keep in mind that all students are different, and the intervention that is used to best suit the student will depend on their personal disorder and how it affects them in the classroom.